Hello and a really warm welcome to you all. It's great to be back up on the main layout after a couple of weeks away, and I've got a couple of trains to run for you today. And while I talk about them, I've got these two lovely Wrenn N2s pulling this rake of Wrenn wagons, both LMS, and they're going beautifully round the upward main line. Now I'm going to just see if I can slow them down just a fraction, because this double-headed freight train is exceptionally powerful. Now that'll just carry on hopefully with no problems while we take a quick look around the layout, because I've had a tidy up. So not much down in this section. There's a mail coach, class 20 on the turntable, class 37 in a siding, the Silver King's peeping its nose out, the A4, and on the inner of the double track loops there's a really nice, look at that, a green Princess Elizabeth with some of those bright blood and custard coaches. Quite tidy on the far side of the layout, but there's something we'll run in a while. One of the most recent set running items. We'll get it going round the main line, that lovely 264 G.W.R. Wrenn mixed traffic tank. Now there's been a change on the layout. Look, the workmen have been in since my trip away and they've extended this station. We've got a couple of lengths of extra platform, some seating for the passengers and another office there. Now I got these at the Train Collector Society show that was on the 5th of November in Leicester. I had a great day out there. Met some other YouTubers, ate my first Christmas lunch of the year courtesy of the kind people in the venue. Very filling actually. And it was great to meet 2 or 3 of you that watch the channel. It's very kind of you to have taken the time out from browsing around the show to come up and say hello. And it's always nice to hear that you find interesting some of the items that I'm showing you. So I hope you all had a really good day. I did. There wasn't quite so many layouts this time, more trade stands, and because of that I did come away with a few items to show you in future videos. So I'm looking forward to sharing those with you. The first of which is indeed a few more station buildings, and I think this station now looks quite good. It's got a nice curved platform, matching buildings at either end. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. Now, what else is on the layout? Polly is still hiding away up there, parked on the Ore Bridge, waiting for me to really get some development done so I can get the hump shunting yard finished and we can have some higher level action. All should be happening throughout the winter months as I get more spare time. There's a Hornby 00 breakdown crane there by the northern signal box. And let's take a look at what's in the new station. Well, in the middle of it, now look at this. Something we haven't seen before on the channel. The powerful Merchant Navy class clan line. Could that be a new acquisition? I think you're probably right in thinking it is. And then behind that there's a Southern utility van. It's been really busy, clan line, because it's been towing fireworks and gunpowder around, because it's firework night, well, has been. So there's a firework, standard fireworks there, BSA, gunpowder van, and look at that thing with the cross on it. I was very pleased to pick that up. Been after that particular wagon for a little while. So we'll run that train quite soon. Now, where's that BR mixed traffic tank? There it is, subject of a motor rebuild in a previous video, and it's pulling a mixed train of drinkables. Look, we've got some milk on there, little guards fan, and for all of you who enjoy a tipple or so, what about a baby sham later? Could be. Okay, well, we're going to just do a little bit of gentle running, and I'm going to try and do it all in one shot, so there could be derailments or whatnot, but I'm going to get back to the controls because I want to bring this double header in now. So I'm just going to operate point C, which should be just on there. Hope you saw that, because I'm going to drive this loco now into the outer of the double track loops. Slight jump, just coming around the back of those blood and custard coaches, slowing down all the time. See if I can get a shot of them coming by. Probably not in focus, but there you go, two beautiful items. Right, I'm just bringing them to a stop just there. So let's just get back and sort out that point C. Right, what shall we get out first? Well, what about the black BR loco down there? So I need to get that on the downward line, and I'll need to operate points B. I hope I said point C previously. I do get a bit mixed up, so I'll put in a bit of power on. Gently away. This motor's running so nicely now. Points B shut. Let's just bring it round. It just really gets going, this. It's so lively now. And maybe you can see the front buffer there. Not only is the back buffer not repaired, when I picked it up today the front buffer came off in my hands, so I think it's had a bit of a serious accident in the past, and both those buffers are going to need a proper repair. But that's running nicely, isn't it? Don't forget, we're going right back to the 1970s with these items. I'm going to slow it down some more. That's better. Let's see if we can get some good shots of it around the layout. That's a third radius curve there. It's slowing down a little bit there. I need to check that I haven't got a bit of a resistance in the rails. Under the girder bridges. And then we're going through the main station. Right. Well, the driver's sick of that speed, so he's just increasing a bit, and I'm going to open point F. So I'm hoping now to drive this little train out from the long siding, and there it goes. That's going to be on the upward line. So we've got both these beautiful 262 locos running together now. Now I'm just going to slow this one down because I want to just demonstrate what's going to be happening on the layout fairly soon, hopefully. So I'm just going to open points G and see whether I can reverse this in, because a lot of you have been asking me about the hump shunting yard. So just about where that LMS guards van is where the new junction will be going into the bottom of the hump shunting yard, so that when the trains are marshalled I can bring them out through a set of points onto the main line. So just where you see the back of that loco and the wagons there, there's going to be a new junction. So when I get some really nice trains marshalled in the yard, it'll be out onto the upward line. And so let's get back on. The thing about the Train Collector Society show is it's a great place to meet people who are interested in older DC running vintage items, but that doesn't mean that some people there with newer layouts aren't there and interested. I met a couple of new people with great channels that are doing either DCC or a mix of both. Got to remember, this hobby is what you want it to be. Oh, let's slow that G.W.R. loco down a bit. It's really getting a move on, isn't it? Main difference apart from the livery is that the G.W.R. version has got nickel tired front and rear bogie wheels, so if I get down a bit, maybe you'll spot those as it goes by. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this short running session today. I'm back from my travels, so hopefully now going into winter I can bring you some varied videos. Got a few projects on. I need to get back to the refinishing. I think once it gets a bit cold up here in the loft, we can be downstairs or over in the house and trying to fix up a few loco bodies. And I did actually get a great bargain at the train show. I'll show you that in the next video. I got a bag of loco bodies for less than £10, 4 excellent Triang loco bodies with minimal damage. They'll need a bit of fixing up, but they're going to be great to practice a bit of re-liverying on. Okay, I think I've said enough for today. I'll just say thank you to all for watching and taking an interest in the channel again. I enjoy reading all the comments and I will try and answer them all as soon as I can. I think next time we'll look at a few of the items that came from the show. But until then, I'll leave you with these two locos and say goodbye.